Hello and welcome to today's video. Today is update number 2 for the hashtag Roulette Pan Collab series. I always mess that name up, but this was a series started by Rebecca and Alexi here on YouTube. Their information will be linked down below. And please forgive my chaos in the background. Bo and I are, by the time this video goes up, we will be in Paris. And so today I got home from work around lunchtime, and in Sweden the sun goes down here so quickly. So I'm trying to film this very quick because I still need to clean the house, pack, and all kinds of things before we go on our trip tomorrow morning. We gotta leave at like 4 a.m. or so. So yes, let's jump into the products. I didn't even know how I was doing on these products until I rounded them up just now. So just now I'm excited to show you what I have. My first one is an expensive product. This is my It Bye Bye Press Pore Powder, and I do not have pan on this yet. That is the goal, but I hope you can see. You can see the rings. I'm making so much progress in this. I definitely think by next update we will have full-on pan in this guy. So that is going to stay in this project. The next product I have is an overrated product, and for that I picked my NYX shadow, and my goal was to hit pan on this, and hopefully you'll be able to see that I did. I had to end up using this both as a blush and as an eyeshadow to hit pan, but I'm so freaking excited to see this pan here. This was a pretty new shadow when I put it into the project. I mean, not new in the terms of had just bought it, but it had been relatively unused. And so this was one of those things I bought because I thought it was going to be a nice shimmer, and it's more of a satin in my opinion. It doesn't really have that great of a color payoff on as a shimmer on my lids. So, but I actually did find that using it as a blush was my preferred way of using it. I thought it was very beautiful as a blush, and also it lasted all day. So I think actually putting it in this project kind of makes me realize that I don't want to declutter it like I thought I would end up doing. I'm actually going to keep it and try to finish it up, you know, way in the future. The next product is a subscription box item, and for that I chose my little Smashbox primer here, and hopefully you'll be able to see that this is done. Come on, focus. There you go. Now, it is completely done. I cannot get any more out without breaking a nail almost. And I didn't think it was worth cutting the packaging open because it's just a mini guide. Let's not get crazy here. So I am gonna put this in my empties. I'm really excited to have a primer out of my inventory numbers this year. So that is second product that we've hit goal on so far. Next up, I have a special item, and for that I chose my Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Caramel. This is my favorite lipstick in my collection probably. It's my perfect nude, and my goal was to get down to the top of the B here on the side. Can you see it? And hopefully you'll be able to see. Am I showing it? Yeah, I think you can see it. Hopefully you'll be able to see that I did hit the top of the B. Now I could probably keep using this, but I enjoy pulling for it just anyways, so now it's starting to feel like less of a challenge, and so for that reason I'd rather just pull it out, put in something new in its place, and kind of challenge myself with something else, since I'm probably going to end up reaching for that the rest of this year anyways, just because I've enjoyed it so much, if that makes sense. Next up is a deluxe size item, and for that I chose my little Benefit Hoola bronzer, and oh my goodness, this thing is still going, and you can't really see the word Hoola very easily anymore, so that is a good thing. I'm using this every day. I do see a little bit of a dip now, but I'm realizing that this little pan, even though it's like a little mini guy, this pan is quite thick. So we'll see. I guess we have what, 2 more months to try to hit pan on this thing, and that is my goal. But holy cow, I actually won't be surprised almost if I don't hit pan. I don't know. This thing is, I didn't know what to expect from it, but I am surprised to see that it's not going as quickly as I thought it would. And then the last item to talk about here is my Winter Candy Apple fragrance from Bath & Body Works, and I think you won't be able to see it very well anymore, but it was right up here at the start. There's no real use for me to keep a line up here because it literally just disappears. So we have used a good bit. It went from here to down here, so we're using it. I anticipated when I put this into the project that it would probably last me the rest of the entire time of this project, so I think we're on track to, I might have to kick it into high gear a little bit to try to finish it by the end of the project, but I will keep working on this, and I'm okay with the progress that was made last month. Okay, so I hit goal on 3 products, so what I'm gonna do is use Google little random number generator here, and I'm gonna pick 3 new ones. So 14, 6, 3. Okay, so I just looked and number 6 is already taken, so I'll pick a new one, 24. Okay, so let's look at those 3 numbers. So number 14 was a new item. Oh gosh. Number 3 is a YouTube product. So I guess that's a YouTube made me buy it kind of situation. And number 24 is a hair product. I'm gonna pause the camera and I'll come back with those 3 items after I've given it some thought. Okay, that took way too long, so let's quickly go over the items that I chose for these 3 new categories. So the first one was a hair care product, and I am not someone who uses a ton of hair care. I sometimes remember to put like a heat protectant in my hair. I sometimes remember to use hairspray after I curl my hair, and then I occasionally use dry shampoo. But other than that, I wash my hair and I usually wear it up too much, probably. But the thing that I'm deciding to throw in here is this multitask, like, miracle treatment, leave-in treatment. I think it's more of a hair protectant. I use it more as a hair protectant. And when I shine the light in it, it is right here. So I'm really close to the end. So I actually don't, like I said, because I don't use a ton of hair products, I don't actually have a lot left or to choose from. And I don't really want to pan like a hairspray. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Just because I don't really use one. So this is probably the only thing that I really have to pan. And I actually, it does motivate me to put it in this project because I am going home, like I said, for Christmas and some other videos, and I would love to be able to use this up before I buy something else to replace it, because I do want to have something in there to like help protect my hair from heat, but I don't typically buy more than one of those things. So that would be great if I can use that up and be able to get a new one when I'm home for Christmas. The next product was something that is new, and for that I also don't have a lot of new makeup right now. I feel like the last bit of makeup that I really bought was in August, like early August. I bought an eyeshadow palette last month, the Natasha Denona Lila palette, but I don't want to pan something like that, just brand spanking new. That's like insanity. But so what I just get this as a skincare product because I ran out of my moisturizing like serum that I just finished. So I bought this, the Ordinary Buffet, and I would like to put this into the project because, again, kind of like hair care products, I tend to like have a couple like steps in my routine that I just keep one product type of, and so like moisturizing serums I only have one of, and so I just opened this guy, and it's I can focus on using it up over the next couple of months, and I do think that we'll see. It usually takes me about 3 months to go through these things, but this one, I've never tried this particular kind. I usually get the Timeless Coenzyme Q10 serum, and it's a little bit thinner of a serum. This one's a little thicker, so I'm kind of curious to see if it goes quicker than my other one. So that is that product. And the last one is number 3, a product that YouTube made me buy. And it took me a minute because I, again, didn't really know what to pick for that category, but what I decided to go with is the Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss, because I know that I really like, it was like about a year or 2 ago that like lip plumping glosses really got like a huge footing here on YouTube, and people were like trying a bunch of different ones, trying to see which ones plump their lips. While I've never found one that actually makes my lips swell enough to look plump, I have found plenty of tingling lip products that I actually enjoy. I like the Buxom ones. I like these quite a bit. And so this one is pretty new, as you'll see. This is in the shade Bare Enough, and it's just a nice sheer lip gloss. This is kind of like my go-to lip formula in terms of it's sheer. It has a little bit of like shine to it, but nothing crazy, and smells delicious, smells sweet, and kind of like cupcakes or sugar or something. And so yeah, this will be something easy to put on. I actually really like these little plumping glosses in the winter because your lips kind of get dry, and when you put on like a plumping gloss, it kind of like tingles to the point of you don't feel how dry your lips are. So this will be one that I will work on over the next 2 months. I'm not quite sure I'll be able to finish it, but I would, let's just say my goal is to show like settling about halfway. That's what I'll set my goal as for that, because I do have a lot of other lip products that I'm working on in other projects. So that is my second update for my hashtag Roulette Pan Collab series. Let me know how you think I'm doing. Make sure you say hello in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.